Aloha. So we're at step 2 of this series of works, Starry Nights, Edge of Creation. One of those right here. Before I get started with the pointillism, I like to start by putting a background layer of dots on the canvas that then I overpaint. You can see on this one where I've already done that. I leave a little bit of the undercolor showing through. I will put a second coat on that just so there's some variations. The colors I'm using tend to be a lot of a mix. So this color, which is black without being a black, is actually a combination of 1 part each of dioxazine violet, cadmium red medium, deep green, and indithrone blue. So I just basically mix the colors to a shade that I like. I tend to put them on little pieces of wood like this with the recipe on the back so that as I work I can go through a box of paint chips and find colors that work for me that I've used before. So for these I'm kind of cross hatching because I want movement in the paint surface before I put the pointillism dots on. So it's really just going back and forth, kind of really fast and almost sloppy, which is completely different than the pointillism part, which I like. And so I just kind of do this until the entire canvas is covered, which I don't spend a lot of time on because I'm going to go back over it again. So but it's just getting lots of brush movement in there. And then I'll leave it like that, let it dry, and then I'll come back to it. Somebody asked me about the gray color I use, this reclaimed paint I called it. This is kind of a combination of all kinds of different colors that I use. As I work and do color mixes, I end up with a lot of little pots of paint like this. And after a while, it just gets too much. I have 50 or 60 of them on the desk, so I need to kind of scale down. So I'll go through them and look at them and think, what colors am I going to use next? What ones am I less likely to use? And then I take them and I mix them all together. I mean, it doesn't matter what color they are. They go into these recycled things. It tends to create a really beautiful gray. There's a little bit of a pink cast to it, I think, when I thin it out and draw it out or glaze it. But it makes a nice neutral gray that I am able to then turn around and mix into any pure color, or use a little bit of a pure color and mix into this color to tip it one way, whether I want it more green, more pink, or blue. So it gives me a nice neutral color to use all through my body at work. And so that's kind of where we're at right now. I'll let these dry and then we'll do step 3. Thank you.